Good day. Me and my team are going to present our a project which is a system about kidney care. My name is Hassan T.M. Mehdi and I am going to talk about the background and introduction of our project. Kidney Care Console is a C++ based patient management system designed for small clinics and remote healthcare centers. It allows patients to submit basic health information and enable admins to manage, store, and retrieve records. The system supports functions such as recording health data, assigning unique receipt numbers, and admin controls for reading, updating, deleting records, and managing access credentials. This simple console-based system addresses the gap in digital health records for underdeveloped areas. Now, our teammate Mahmoud is going to explain the programming techniques that are used in this program.
Hello, my name is Mahmoud. Thank you, Madi. I'm going to carry on from the programming technique we used throughout the coding. We used object-oriented programming. The first the first class we use as a class, and this class allows us to store the patient's data and its information. As well, we use file handling, like we use FStream and OfficeStream to save the data of the patient. We use control structures like if else, like the loop is which, while loops for decision making. There's a lot of decision making in the programming, whether the person there's two input, there's two users in the programming. One of them is the admin, the other one is the patient. So we have to use this in the life making decision making to control the user. As well, we use what's called RN and the SRN. This is it allows us to generate a random number, a four-digit random number, to get the user a unique receipt numbers. So our target user, well, the target users that we prepared for this coding is either two users, new patient or admin. If he is new patient, he can input his information details, his health information, and he received a receipt. As well, if the user is admin, it can access and manage all the patient's record, whether it can delete or search or open the data. This is the flow chart that summarizes the programming that we are describing now. The first one we start, and then this is the control part. We can control throughout the whole coding. The first thing we do is we display a message, welcoming page, and the users either choose two-way, whether he is patient or admin. If he is patient, he has to follow through these steps, like answer the question honestly, and then we save the details. As well, we display a message that says thank you, and the application is successfully delivered. As well, if he is admin, he has two choices. He has to first input the password. Well, if the password is incorrect, the program will stop. And if the password is correct, he has a lot of options that you need to use, like whether you're searching, changing the password, or delete the record, also of that. And then that's the end of the program. So I'm gonna call Yahya to carry on our next the slides. Welcome, Yahya.
Thank you, Mahmoud. We go from here. I'll try and explain the main basic blocks of functions in the program. Firstly, we use a set of libraries, especially like 9 libraries. The main block of our functions is a class of patients. So we can store the records of patients in, in a very systematic and oriented way. Second one is a control function. Control function is like the only function included in main. When we go through main, we go right straight to control functions. It's kind of safety thing. After that, we have two options. Either we go through insert user, so so the new user we will go and enter his basic informations, or we go in admin way functions. User have two functions. This is for options and entering informations. The second one is to check whether the receipt number given to this patient is unique or not, and if not, to give him another unique number. Admin has 5 functions. We store the admin password in a outside file called admin.txt that so that we can change the password and save it. Is main control. User will log in and he will choose if he is a new patient or admin. He is a patient, we will go right here. So he will be asking some questions, some general information, and some of them about specific symptoms of sickness. He will enter his data right here. Then it will be stored in a file stream object and choose to store this in a file stream txt file patient. If the user tries to log in as an admin, firstly, he will be asked about the password. So if we have an already existed password, he will use it. And if we don't have it, he will use the default one, which is admin, normal one. If the password turned out to be correct, he will give access to the user, or should I say admin. Admin have set of options, either to search for a specific patient record using his receipt number, or read read function is to show all patient data inside the console, or to delete not all data. This is a small mistake. To clear a patient record. Last option is to change the password. Here is the search function. So the admin will insert search receipt number for the user. In it, we will go through all the data, and if we found it, we will print his data, the patient records. If not found, we will stop the program. The function read to paste all patients' records in the console. The third actually uses relatively the same concepts and methods of searching. Then the delete function. we can enter a receipt number of a patient to delete his specific record after we already used it and it's no longer needed. This is the function changing the password. So it will check if we have an existing already passed. Um, it will check for the previous password and ask the user if he wants to if the admin wants to change the password, he will have to enter the old password. If not, he won't give more access. If he enter it correctly, he can change the password successfully. I'll try and show you sample of output for both user, patient user, and admin user. Let's go. So let's log in as a new patient. Can enter the information. Let's say it's Ahmed, age 19, gender is male. He have some symptoms of sickness, but he don't know what is he experiencing. So the patient will enter his information, then he will enter his contact information. Let's say so. As we see here, the application is completed already saved. So let's go check on to see here. Here is the previous records. Here is our new patient records. Same, file. Now I will log in again as an admin. First, he will ask me about the password. In my case, I will enter my new very password because I've already changed it. Here is our options. I want to check the second option, which will take me to the function read, which pays all patients' records. Now, here's the details of all patients. Thank you. Now I'll leave you with Hussein.
Assalamu alaikum. My name is Hussein Dindouche. I'll present you guys a simple output of the code itself. So if you guys can see my screen. No. Can you see it? Can you guys see my screen? Okay. So this is a simple output. It's really it's like two parts. Outputs, it's two outputs, one for the patient and one for the admin log. We will go with the patient log first. So here we have a welcome message for the patient. Here we have a two option CNC out, login as a new patient or admin in the both logs. For the patient log, we will go for a new patient. We will choose one. Here we have the input for the name, for the age, for the gender. And we have here four options that user can choose. for the urine color. After that, he will choose from 1 to 4. Not choose, sorry. He will answer these questions. Do the patient express any swelling, pain location, describe hydration levels, any medications that the patient is getting. And here we have he will provide his email, his phone number. After that, here we have the thanks message, and it will give him a receipt number. And this is the end of the program for the patient. Here on the admin, the same goes here. He will log in as an admin. He will enter the admin password. We'll get the access. He will get one. He will choose one of these options. Either let's search or open data or delete any record. Change the password. This password. For here, he choose one, which is search, and he will enter here the receipt number, which is this one, the same one that the patient did got. And here he will have all the information about the patient. And that's the end of the output, or the end of the program. So here we have the giant chart represent this is our progression on the assignment itself. For week 1, we completed we choose the topic, the tools selections. Week 2, we finished the requirements analysis and the system design. For week 3, we ended the coding patent input. For week 4, the coding admin functions, and after that, in week 5, we did the testing of the program and other things. We finished the documents and the report on week 5 also. For the final review and submission on week 6. And that's it for our programming assignment. Thank you for having us, and we'll see you next time.